I want to highlight just spending time with the people you love. I know we get caught up in life. We really have to value the people that we have in our life.
This is going to be one of those moments for us where they're going to realize that we're not here for play. That this is a moment where we're showing you that we're growing and we're trying to do something different but still make it cool.
I always wanted to be different. I didn't want to be cliche in how I wrote films.
We're trying to make independent films that don't feel like independent films.
My name is Joshua Santiago, writer and director of short film Thank You. Yeah, first thing I always do when the script is done, I show it to Ant, get his approval. Basically, I remember giving Ant the script to Anything For You, and we had like a 3-hour conversation talking about just the effects of mental health with people that look like us.
Stop, I'm ready.
But the path we're probably gonna walk instead of right here is gonna be down like more in the north.
Josh and I, when we first started years ago, when we came out of our mothers, we were attached at the hip since day one, and we've been creating ever since. The first big project we did together was Anything For You. It was shot in 2020 and premiered in August of 2021.
Coming up on Anything For You that deals with mental health awareness, and Thank You what deals with just appreciating the people that you love in your life. I don't want to give too many things away. Yeah, first thing I always do when the script is done, I show it to Ant, get his approval. I remember giving Ant the script to Anything For You, and we had like a 3-hour conversation talking about just the effects of mental health with people that look like us.
And then we'll turn around and get it from the front as well.
Yeah.
You know, that might be kind of fun to have, like, so she, like she passes by this way and we kind of see him, see her, and be like, hang on, and then he kind of chases her down.
I feel like the older I get, the more appreciative I am of people in my life. Especially when I moved to Florida for 3 years and I wasn't around anybody, like any of my family. It made me appreciate the times that I did have with my family. So that's eventually what made me move back, just to be closer to the people that I love. Yeah, it sucked not being around like people that I was with for years, man. Like my cousin Ant, like you said, me and Ant are only a month apart. There wasn't a time in my life that I don't remember being around him. And that was tough, man. I felt depressed when I moved to Florida because I wasn't around that love.
Josh came to me months before they shot it with a script. He had just moved back from Florida, and he was motivated. He seemed like he had a spark in him that I've never seen before. I've been waiting on that spark for a long time, and I was excited for what he was going to do. Next thing I know, they were shooting a movie, and him and Ryan were coming to me telling me, get ready because you're going to be doing the music for it. I was like, okay. At that time, I had just had my second child during COVID, so life was crazy, but I kind of was happy at the same time that I was getting, gifted this opportunity. So worked on Anything For You on my dining room table with a small keyboard and mouse, and scored the whole entire film there. We went on to make some pretty big noise in 2021 with that film and all the events surrounding it. And 2023, May, Josh started again with the film Thank You, and it was go time again. I shot some behind the scenes for that time that we were shooting the film, and once the film came back from color correction, Josh handed it over to me, and I just finished up the music for it. I just finished mixing the audio for it, and I'm getting ready to package it up and give it to Josh.
I'm kidding.
and I like to go for a jazzy feel. We're like heavily inspired by like Spike Lee's music. So if you ever seen any of Spike Lee's movies, and it's got that real niche, jazzy, dirty feel, that's kind of the feeling that we want to go with pretty much all of our movies, because we just feel like it just provides such a beautiful contrast to what's going on. When Josh finished editing, I went over to his house. We watched the movie a bunch of times ad nauseum. Just dialogue, audio, no like mock music. I don't really like to have mock music playing before I score because it kind of throws me off. So it still gives me like a blank canvas. Once I get my hands on the film, I like to watch the films from the end, starting at the end. And this is the weird part. Music starts playing in my head. I don't know. It literally starts playing in my head. And sometimes I'll hum it into my phone. I'll hum an instrument into my phone, or it'll start playing in my head, and I'm literally just trying to use the tools that I have to bring it out. I mean, I did the same thing for Thank You. In my room, keyboard, guitar, and mostly just orchestral sounds that I got. And once again, me and Josh had talked ad nauseum about what direction we wanted this film to go to. I always try to leave an ode to Josh musically somewhere in there. There is another Easter egg in there for this movie that I think hip hop fans are gonna love. But for the most part, everything else was original, and it was just here. And I mean, as long as I have the right sounds, I can get it out.
I think. Baby, I know I'm in love with you.
I met Josh through Doug Henderson. He's my teacher at York College, Pennsylvania. I'm a film student, and I'm Doug's favorite, of course. So he basically told me, yeah, there's a short film coming up. Why don't you do the boom operation for that? I was like, sure. So I came to the place and I met Josh. He was awesome, and it was a really great experience. And let me tell you, my arms got very tired. So I was very nervous. First off, meeting people I've never met before, working on a film set with no one I know. But also the fact that I was inexperienced, but everyone was really nice and really opening to me, and it just made me feel at home, so I was able to do a good job. I felt comfortable.
I always want the vibes on set to be like a family, because I never want anybody to feel like they're beneath anybody. If this is what you love to do, you should love doing it. It shouldn't feel like a burden to go to work.
You're welcome.
Can you guys, do you want to say? Did you have fun today?
I did have fun. Thanks for having me.
How did it feel being a part of an actual nice production such as this? It's a little less exciting than you thought, right?
Yeah,
It's pretty crazy, all right?
A lot of quiet time.
Yeah, a lot of quiet time. Well, it was good to have you out. We appreciate you coming out.
Good to be here.
You guys did great. Yes.
You got boogie.
I got a lot of.
I would say maybe 2004 was when me and Ryan first started working together. Yeah, we were in the same class and we used to shoot a lot of footage. When I noticed I didn't want to be a singer anymore, the only students that wanted to do film were me and Ryan, so I was with him every day. We were at either editing or just shooting during class. And that's when I noticed, like, this is honestly what I wanted to do. This is the thing that made me happy. Just learning from each other. When we would learn new things, we would text each other, and just so we can like be on the same level. And I was always amazed at how fast he would learn things, man. That's why I just wanted to be next to him so I can like soak some of that from him too. Working on the first big project was Race Intellect, and just being with him months on end, just working on that, seeing his style of writing, seeing his style of like coaching his actors and stuff. He was really a one-man team, director, writer, producer. He edited his film. Just doing everything was amazing to see at such a young age. So I remember when I wrote Anything for You, after I talked to him, it was like the next day. I called Ryan, he was living in Atlanta at the time. And I forget, he was like, I'm at work right now, just send me the script and then we'll talk afterwards. So he called me like a half hour. He FaceTimed me actually. like, what? I've never read a script like this in my life, bro. I'm proud of what you did, because if the script sucked, I wouldn't call you. I would have texted you and told you not to do it. That's one thing with him. He was always honest. Even if it made you mad or not, he was honest. So yeah, he was involved with Anything for You a lot. He produced it. Well, honestly, I just wanted him to act in it first, but he wanted to help out so bad that I told him, like, yo, why don't you just produce it? You can be on the credits as a producer. And he was so hyped when I told him that. We shot this film in 2 days, man, and we barely slept. But he had so much fun doing it. Even after he edited most of the film, we were talking every day. But yeah, like, writing this script, writing this script, wow, and probably like the most difficult thing to do. Man, I was about to quit. After Anything for You, I was done. But like talking to his family, like I just had to keep going. I got a sign. I feel like he came in my dream. Yo, write the next script. Stop being a girl. He cursed me out. And I can honestly say, like, I see a difference between the script Anything for You and Thank You. I feel like I elevated now too. Even just like everything, like the shot selection, the format of the script. Yeah. I like trying to compare the two. I got like some real sentimental reasons for Anything for You just because he was in it, and like he was really involved with it. But I can see the elevation. I felt like he was there writing the script with me. And me and Andy been talking when he was making music. He's like, yo, I felt like he was right on my shoulder, like telling me exactly what to do. And I felt that same way.
What?
Really?
Not quite. God damn. But the camera will be gone in 2 years. Tripod will have forever.
Yeah.
The cameras are outdated.
There's a certain quality that comes with what we do, not only in the product, but in the events that we create around the product, that a lot of people just aren't doing. Not everybody, but just a lot. Majority of 98%. Yeah. I want them to leave feeling like there was a lot of good quality that was shared with them within our art, in our circle too, that we have.
This project, Thank You, was just very fun to work on. I enjoyed every minute of it. Food was great. They took very good care of us.
So yeah, I just can't wait for people to see this going. I hope it gets a good response. I hope people get the message. So I hope to continue to make movies like this. I'm hoping that we get a budget so we can shoot a feature film. Me and Ann already got a great idea. I think it would be good for the city. I think it would be good for filmmakers of color. And yeah, this is filmmaking definitely like changed my life for the better, and I hope I can be an inspiration for other filmmakers that look like me.